Cracking on it, baby. We are here with Hold Forward Bracket Reset number 4, the final one of Season 2 and penultimately 2022 as well. My name is SrMolinaH at twitch.tv, where you now see me. And I'm joined here by the ever-lovely Slicer OC at twitch.tv. Tee-hee-hee.
Yes.
How you doing, lovely?
I am very tired, but I am happy to be here. I had to do like 1,000 last-minute things to fix up today's show, so we're already very, very far in the scuff zone, as is tradition for Hold Forward. So
I was gonna say, there's gonna come a day where we run an event and shit just works off the gate. It's not gonna feel the same. It's not gonna feel right.
It's
like
not.
we pride ourselves on running a good show here, but it almost seems unnatural not to like get a little bit swifty, if you know what I mean. Get a little bit jiggy with it, as the kids say. A little bit pedant. So you mentioned you've had, bro. Can I tell a little story about my day today?
Sure, go ahead.
My fucking work caught on fire. My fucking work.
Goat's work burnt down.
That's
interesting.
I literally got a message in my work chat, and it was just like, "Oh, is everybody out okay?" And I thought they were taking the piss. So I was like, "Oh, what the fuck's going on there, guys?" And my boss messages back, "Oh, one of your co-workers went to the cheeky massage parlor and knocked a candle." And I was like, "Haha, funny joke, mate. Tee-hee." And then I got my mum calling me in like a panic, like, "Luke, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm on the couch watching Docky Who. What's up?" She's like, your work's on fire. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I run up the road to go look at it, and I'm like, "Oh shit, this is fucked."
Yeah, that's not supposed to be on fire. Uh-oh.
This is it was look, the way that store, like, because the thing is, like, structurally, I was sort of like, something's gonna happen to this at some point. But like, I didn't think that was gonna. I thought that was season 2 has certainly had its surprises. It's just this one's an external one. So,
Yes, no, we have certainly had quite a volatile week or two. But how sick have our fucking tournaments been, man? How
oh my
awesome
god, dude,
have these shows been so far?
It has been. The thing is, I actually looked back on it in retrospect the other night. Because I was looking through our challenge, because I was like, because what I want to do during the break is I want to tidy up the pages a little bit just for archive's sake. And I looked to see that, like, there's 2 full pages of challenge events spanning all the way back to December 1st. So you and I together have been doing this shit since fucking November.
Way too long.
Like, fuck it. Bro, it's never ending. It's literally been, because we met in October.
Yeah,
and literally a month later, we're like, let's run events. Let's see how well
it was literally the first stream that you popped in. So I must have popped. I think I popped up on like Twitch recommended or something for you as like a fighting game stream, and then
not even that. I was just going through Strive. I was like,
oh, okay.
I want to watch Strive just out of random.
Because there was that stream was like I remember it because it was a very, very good stream for me. But I remember, and yeah, thanks. And then this cunt, I was just like, man, he's just like, oh, do you join tourneys and stuff? Like, no, I'd love to run tourneys. You know, I'd love to put on a show and, you know, do production and stuff. Because this was just after watching, you know, like Strive tournaments and stuff. Some of the first Strive tournaments that came out, you know, in the first couple months, sort of thing. You know, big tournaments as well. And I was just like, fuck, I want to do that. I want to be the guy that sort of, you know, presses buttons behind the screens and makes things happen and stuff. And then I think he messaged me like a week later. I'm like, hey, do you want to run a tournament? Happy Chaos is dropping soon. So do you want to run a cum tournament? And then, yeah, and then Derek raided me. And then it was all fucking downhill from there. You know?
Well, that was the thing too. When you look at it, like, because my server was running those mirror tournaments first. Because what it was because I have a Discord server called The Paddock, which, you know, is pretty good. You should join it. It's level 3, which means we have a lot of shit posting stickers that are garbage, and you won't get the references. But no, we were running mirror tournaments when Guilty Gear characters, and it was only like 8 of us like entering tournaments and shit. And that's when I brought the idea to you. I'm like, well, I want to do bigger. I've been with like 2 to 3 orgs that have fallen apart for their own reasons or other. I feel that I've been more dedicated than I'm going to toot my own horn there. I was more dedicated than everyone that I had worked with prior. and I saw the production value that this motherfucker was dropping, and the same production value you guys see nearly every other fucking night, be it on his personal streams or Hold Forward. I'm gassing this motherfucker up, man. There was no paycheck was even dropped, man. This is bullshit. Make sure you hit him with a raid so you can see my additional gas.
That's
my additional
true.
gas gun.
That's true.
I'm even on that shit. But no, it was more or less the fact that like I saw this motherfucker's production value and I'm like, this guy has the technology and the drive to
He has the power
to bring to life what I've wanted to do. Because I love running events. I think I'm really fucking good at it. I cannot for the life of me make it work visually. I cannot do it. I've tried, but I simply can't do it. This motherfucker, on the other hand, had that. He had all this shit ready. I sent over the idea, and I was like, hey, let's do this. And I think within a day or two, you're just dropping me all these, like, fucking trailer ideas and all this. And I'm just sitting there like, I have landed. I've landed a biggie.
I've got my cash cow.
With fucking, bro, me and my non-profit organization, Hold Forward, we're gonna
milk out of this guy. No,
but then you look at it like
it's so much fun. I live and breathe this shit, dude. Production is my
well, that's the thing, and like it's inspired me to want to do better as well. And like I think anyone on the Hold Forward team that we've accumulated as time's gone by will see this, that I will constantly strive to be better because everyone around me I'm working with I consider to be fucking top of their game. Like, we've got Dan Dandy, who we picked up from, he was originally the Pokken representative, and now he's become our, like, head of TO. Like, he's sort of been the guy to make that happen. I've learnt things through that guy that I myself didn't know, and I consider myself a pretty fucking good TO. Like, it's pretty much we've all got something to learn, and I love the fact that we have that. Definitely. I myself have tried to get a bit more creative with, like, videos and shit. That's why you see me running the Twitter. I'm trying to drop the occasional shit post here and there, little bit of goober fun,
just a little bit of here and there. It's a good time though. It's good. I feel like we found a very good balance. Everyone pulls equal weight. We're all
definitely
coming into season 3, which you should all be super fucking excited by the way for, because we've got some big shit in the works, which is sort of cranking up into. Slowly every week it's getting, more and more real. We're sort of like, okay, we really need to, do this sort of stuff. And we've been working on a lot of shit. I've got a lot of big ideas and stuff like that as well. So we've got some juicy shit.
Because we'll be taking 2 weeks off. But not 2 weeks, 2 months. Well, fuck 2 weeks. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, Jesus.
We're taking 2 months off. 2 months off over
Christmas.
We
did that once.
So, yes. Yeah, we got 2 weeks off this entire 12 months, just about.
12, literally, it's coming up to 12 months now.
That's fucked. That's so stupid. Why do we do this?
The thing is, like,
we do it for the people.
We do it for the people. Where's my money? But like, you look at what, and I even say this. You'll see this a lot, and this is something that I'll let you guys in on. I'll let this, because I like the fact that we're going to take this little bit of time to cover up the fact that I haven't actually done the local report thing. So we're going to use this period of time to cover that fact up.
Sorry, locals.
But there's a lot of shit that you'll see behind the scenes with the staff, and I'll let you guys in on this. I'm always fucking praising. I'm always dropping ideas. I'm never stopping, and I don't think any of us have. So this 2 months that we take
I wish he fucking would, but no, he does not. He does not.
I can't help it.
He does not.
It's fucked up, bro. Every other day I'm like, dude, I got this really fucking cool idea. I got this other cool idea. Me and Howdy talked about this other really cool idea.
But it's good. I love that shit because while I consider myself a creative in the most modest sense possible, I do hit barriers very often. So having people like Goat, people like Rowdy and Dan and stuff like that, and Moji, and all the design team of people who have been helping us out and stuff like that as well has been incredible. So shout outs to everyone who's helped us out, our TOs, our social media guys, Millie, Lightning Flare. Shout outs to fucking everyone, because all you do is push me to be better, and I need that. I need that push, because sometimes I struggle. I hit that barrier creatively where I'm sort of just like, okay, we've hit our peak, right? Like, we've had the same overlays and stuff for like the last 6 months, and it's been shitting the fuck out of me. Like, I constantly want to keep doing better and give give more. So I found the predictions thing. I was doing research on other things, you know, that chat can interact with and things like that as well. So I do have some really cool things. So in a 2-month period, hopefully I should be able to implement a lot more in my free time to give you guys an even better show come season 3. Would you fucking believe it? You guys, I am very excited. I have a very large document of notes and things like that as well. So,
well, that's the thing too. Like, I even look at how much growth we've had, and it's not even like I'm not going to brag with it, but it's the fact that we've done a good enough to.
Graphic design is my passion.
This is why we keep him on the non-existent payroll. But no, it's the fact that within 6 months, I think it was one of the first challenges we had in season 2 was making the Twitch channel, because we were doing it all through yours to start off with.
Yes.
And there was a big risk for us. Like, you know, we're going to lose all the coverage we had, but, you know, let's hope that we can bring those people over and start something that's just ours. And my goal by the end of season 3 is to hit 600 followers on that shit. And I think we're at like, what are we at?
We're at like
I think
580 something? I think.
We're very close. I know last stream we ended at 587.
That's crazy. That's
588.
insane.
We're 588.
That is fucking phenomenal, honestly.
So we've convinced 588 people, all jokes aside, to give us a chance.
Fucking idiots.
Absolute fucking morons. A lot of you. What are you got better shit to do with your time. You fucking morons.
No,
but even like the Twitter, there's like 300 plus there. There's people who have seen what we want to do. Community betterment is what we want to do. We want to make change. We want to give people a new platform. We don't want to take away from anybody. We want to encourage people a new place to hang out, play games, do all that shit. But while at the same time promote fantastic outlets like Sendo Savage Crew, Unga, Dusk, all that shit. There's a lot of great organizations in the country, you know, ANZ just in general, and we want to use our platform to bring everybody into this big circle, because fighting games are something so great. And it doesn't matter where you play them or who you play them with. It's the fact that if we can give you guys one more place to do it, with arguably the best looking production in the fucking region, I like to think that we've done our job. You enter one of our events, you're in for a good fucking well-run time.
Yes.
So I like to think we're getting that. Bro, baby, we get it right every time, bro. Hit me with the fucking lag test. See what happens.
All right, fair enough.
I promised I wouldn't. Shit. One time. That's it. You get one. That's it. We're done. But yes, no, very excited for season 3. What else can we drip feed? Can we give any more information about anything, or are we keeping it on the down low? Can we let them know that if you go to www.holdforward.com that there is a landing page that's being currently built that they can actually go check out right now? Can we tell them that?
We can tell people that we are currently in development. Thank you to Goat's wonderful wife, Muji.
She carries this fucking relationship. She's the one with all the fucking talent.
She is extremely talented, and she is working very, very hard and very diligently on absolutely fucking fantastic landing page for Hold Forward. So it really will be sort of just like a general hub as far as we're concerned at the moment for all information and anything related to Hold Forward. But something a little bit more as well, something a little bit more tantalizing, There definitely will be some draws to the website.
It may just be a landing page right now, but you give it time. When season 3 drops, I think when season 3 fully starts up in 2023, that is when the website's gonna completely open.
Fingers crossed.
No problem. Can we also tell them that the date of when we're going to reveal season 3 and what's gonna happen?
No.
We can't?
No, we can't do that.
Can we tell them what year it's going to be?
What, season 3?
Yeah.
I suppose so.
2025, baby!
Yeah, I was just about to say the exact same thing. Yeah, get fucked, idiots. We're gone. Thanks for the money. We bought a TO yacht.
We're
out.
Fucking T.O. dinghy with the money we got.
Yeah, we're heading out with
those
fucking
shitty little tin dinghies.
Derek, Yusuf, Ash, and fucking Brown Man. We're all heading on a yacht
We're
together.
all in this one little fucking dinghy.
Yeah,
It's just popping up below. Can't bring Lightning Flare along because he's already sitting down. He'll fucking drown the poor bastard.
Oh my god. But yes,
yeah, we've got
big things on the horizon.
It
is ready to explode.
Can we also tell them that that there's going to be a complete overhaul to the hold forward image?
Yes. Yeah, I can say we can say about that much. I wouldn't go too much.
Can we say that that the end of season 2 will be the last time that they see the logo as it is?
It will be the last time they see the logo as it currently stands, and it will also be the last time they see the stream as it currently stands. So
you're telling me that we can tell them that when season 3 kicks off, there's going to be a new logo, a completely fresh overlay. We can tell them that?
Oh, actually, no, we probably shouldn't tell them that.
We probably shouldn't.
No,
we shouldn't.
Now that I think about it.
But you know what we could tell them?
What's that?
We could tell them that the lineup is going to change.
We can tell them that. Yes, that is about as much as I would. It's about as much as I would tell them. Yes.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna say. That the lineup that we have.
In terms of our currently scheduled games that we run at the moment on a rotating basis. Yes. Yeah, Ashes is exactly that. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm going to make a video about all this shit. I can't. I want really intricate drip-fed fucking trailers that I'm working on.
We're not actually telling them, though. We're deciding whether to tell them that.
That is true. That is true. I'll give you that.
Should we tell them to buy a t-shirt?
You can buy a t-shirt.
Because when season 3 drops, those designs are going to be taken down.
They will be grandfathered. Yes, they will be grandfather designs. So if you would like to be a part of history, and support us by purchasing a hold forward shirt. That would be pretty fucking sick. Honestly, that'd be dope.
That was actually one of the.
Why would you stop fiddling with shit?
I was trying to flip it.
Oh, okay. You don't want to stare at me. Oh, I hate that. Stop. Turn it back.
I don't want to look at you.
No, I hate that.
Be gone, fucko. Okay, understandable.
But yes, new overlays, new game lineup. Some returning games as well. I won't, again, I think I want to save it for an announcement video. I kind of want to pop off with that. Dude, so, new games and old games are returning. And
did you say game?
Games, yeah, video games.
Plural.
In terms of tournaments. Yeah, games. Cool. New games and old games.
So it's not just gamer.
No.
But we shouldn't tell them that, though.
No, we shouldn't tell them that. You
shouldn't tell them that.
Fuck off. No, we got lots of cool shit.
You could splice all of this and just be like, here's the things they didn't tell us.
Yeah, exactly right. Speaking of things they didn't tell us, do we have any last things before we pull out our first guest, my friend?
Look, for those of you here now, I do want to once again thank everybody for their support thus far of Season 2, of Hold Forward in general. As I said, I've had people come up to me at offline events and they've praised what we've done. I've had a lot of people come up and tell me the quiz is fucking great, so that's going to be fantastic tonight, as always. Mm-hmm. It's really nice to see that you and I, an idea that we had together just as like maybe like a one-off, see how it goes, evolved into what I consider to be a very important part of the community. Now, I like to think that we've made our place here.
I wouldn't go that far.
And I argue it. I wouldn't say that I don't ever want to go to a point where I would put myself above anybody. But I like to think that what we offer is a very positive thing here. I like to think that we've harbored a pretty good community. And I think going into Season 3, it's only going to get better. So if, we haven't won you over yet, Season 3 is definitely going to be the time where we do, because holy fucking shit. Mm-hmm. There are some goodies on the horizon. I'll tell you that now.
And speaking of goodies on the horizon, we've got some fucking fantastic guests with us tonight. We'll stop hiding them in the wings. We'll let them out
of the basement.
That's it, exactly. We will let our guests out of the basement. We'll go to a quick commercial as we swap over. I will go back into my rightful place as Stream Master and bring out our first guest. Who we got first? Go.
Well, for those of you boys in the Cambarian region, we've got SrMolinaH coming out with some pretty exciting news for an event that's coming up in January, as well as to shoot the shit. He's a good bloke, be it Street Fighter, Killer Instinct, anything of the sort. Charming motherfucker, and I'm very excited to have him out here. So we'll be right back very shortly with our first guest. Do not go anywhere. Get yourself comfy. Kick up those seats. Don't drink chocolate oat milk and energy drink back to back like I did that other time. Learn from my mistakes. Be better than me.
It's not hard to do. Be better than Goat. We'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. Don't go anywhere, guys. Jesus. We'll be right back.
I ain't praying for your downfall, but I am a hater. Yes!
Triple dash. Damn, he's zooming.
He's running at him.
Look at him go. Another dash. Damn.
If he uses DC, he'll
Denies it, perfect. He denies it, perfect.
Cause I got the replay right here. All right, you got no damn replay at all.
Oh! Careful with that.
That's just death. There's no way that's not death.
We have a nice little matchup spread coming up on the screen right here. We see Coach.
Hey, I got a new trophy, bro.
Bienvenue à tous, welcome everyone. Joining Strava the Wide, I am Actual, je suis Actual.
Down, yes, level 3. Go for the content, level 5.
Okay, but he's got the Soul Storm.
Look about Resurrection! We're a kill!
Right. Oh, but he knocks him out.
You blocked it!
Denied him.
I'm using Storm!
Right, you're not allowed to be a Mirage Man.
Rapid keeping up the pressure.
Targeted.
Didn't get the roll.
Oh,
good.
walk back!
Ooh. Let's go!
So many great matches tonight. Remember, tell all your friends. The Discord channel peeps, your homies.
I'm sorry, I had to do it to you.
I just want to say, that's my gimmick.
What's going on, babies? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, boys and girls, and all in between. I'm your boy Goat FGC at Twitch.tv, joined by my first guest, the ever lovely SrMolinaH. How you doing, baby?
Hey, mate, thanks for having me here. Doing well. A bit tired. Just life's in the way, but everything's fine.
Well, yeah, it's why doing these on a Tuesday night's a little bit fucked up. That's why you do them on the Saturday, so everyone's in a good. It's always just like, oh man, work was fucking stressful, or in my case, work burnt down. So,
Yeah, you were saying that before. That's kind
yeah,
of
it was.
up, isn't it?
I wasn't shitting, bro. I literally I went to the thing today to get a photo of it, and they're shooting a fucking firework. It was insane. It was crazy. But enough about my bullshit. Enough about me, because I talk about myself more than enough. Will Goat say come? Oh fuck! Damn it!
You have to.
Shit, don't pay that out. There's no money there. So tell us a little bit about you. Let's get a little backstory about you. Sell yourself. This is the job interview of a lifetime. Sell yourself to us.
I mean, long story short, I've been living in Australia for like 6 years. Came to Canberra straight away from South America. I've always been interested in fighting games. I just came to this little city. It was like, well, where are the fighting games being played? And I came around the group Stick Addiction, who was being run by older people back in the day, probably 5 years ago. Very small community, very little events. And at some point, everybody was like just leaving the scene slowly. So it got to a point that we were having, I don't know, 6 people monthly. And
just in general.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was pretty much in shambles back then because there was a lot of lost interest in because most of the community here were big fans of Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5. Well, Street Fighter 5, I guess.
Street Fighter 5 happened. That was like, that shit was insane. Like, that's the game that got me to go to offlines. That was the game that literally got me off my ass to go and actually like try to not be a socially inept walnut and actually try hang out with people.
Well, at the end of the day, with some of the OGs and some of the new blood that came around to the community, we just decided to start over. So we picked up the name Stick Addiction, which, as I said before, has been going around for a long time. We rebuilt the Discord server, started doing Twitch, started doing new events. We connected with other people, and we started doing monthlies again. It's being like that for the past maybe 2 years now. And we went from when we picked up the Discord server, we had 15 members, which was the organizers and a couple of like lurkers, and now we're over 130.
Nice.
Yeah.
You have a really good Discord. I will say that. I've always felt, and this is like a little bit. This is a compliment that I will give you now. I'll give you this live because I know a couple of you boys are watching. I'd like to also say this to them as well. Felt very welcome from the moment I jumped in that server, and I wanted to personally come and visit an event. I think it was actually this month I was going to try come down. Shit got in the way, but I will be there in January for Wink Wink as we get into it in a little bit. Wink Wink. Honestly, you're a great community. You're a lovely bunch of people. So like what you've got there is something special.
I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. And it's something that we've all been working together. There's no like big dogs and underdogs. Everybody's the same. We just like to hang around, like play fighting games, and that's pretty much it.
Well, that's what it is, really. Like, you tend to say, and that's the thing, it's the sad reality is, like, I've seen it in other communities. I haven't seen it in ours specifically, in, like, Hold Forward or anything connected to it, because we don't believe in that shit either. I think it's a mutual core of respect that we have. But you do see politicking and shit in those communities, and it's very counterproductive. I feel like if you click yourself off, you're gonna really build up walls of bringing new people in. And the fact that you guys have grown it from about 10 to like 130, you were saying?
Yeah, something like that.
Like, that's fucking insane. And like, as I said, you guys are always popping off. You guys are always just chill, always getting a good chat whenever I drop in. Like, you love to see, I can't wait to actually get there myself and see it firsthand.
Yeah.
I was a little bit disappointed when I got a little bit of pushback for saying, where's the DNF at? But I mean, I'll forgive you this time. I don't know, man.
It's kind of funny because like DNF didn't click with us. Like it's not a single DNF player in Canberra, I have to say.
Well, you need to change that shit, boy. That's a good, wholesome, honest game with fair balance and good values.
I'm trying. Like I'm trying to push a lot of KI actually. KI's always been like.
Now you speak in my fucking language, boy.
It's my personal favorite. It's always been my personal favorite, and there's a couple of guys jumping into it, but like yeah, we if you want to talk like specific games here, main games are Tekken for the longest time.
Tekken seems to be like the big game. That's like anytime anybody's ever asked me like what game, because you know how you have games that like represent specific, you got like King of Fighters and such from Mexico and whatnot. Just throwing out examples there, even like, you know, Pakistan with Tekken. Like, I would say Australia is a Tekken country. Like, personally speaking, with how many people end up, like, I actually don't know if I could say that in recent times, because I know BAM, I think Tekken was the third most signed up for game. I think it was beaten out by Guilty Gear Strive. And
Strive is definitely up the top, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit's fucking
Everybody plays Strive.
Everybody, even I love it at people who don't even fucking like the game of playing Strive. I think one of our best players at Offlines doesn't give a shit about the game. He's like, I don't even fucking like this game.
Yeah.
And he's like one of the top fucking guys. It's so fucking funny.
We have one of those here as well. Yutro, it's a big XR player, and he just picked up Strive because it's the next one, and he hates the game, but he's so good at it. It's like, it's actually funny.
I don't know, because I feel I kind of get it. I kind of get it in a way. It's like me with Tekken, where like I've always treated Tekken like social smoking. Like, it's a game that you can just pick up and play with people. It's always just there. You don't necessarily have to invest too much in it. It's with me personally, I don't really I don't really feel the need because it's not my main game, but at least I can, if it's at like a party or it's at a local and someone wants to play, I can be like, all right, well, I have a basic understanding.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you could say it's a bit hard to get into, but once you do, you can just...
Bro, what are you talking about? 50 plus matchups with 100 plus move lists? What are you talking about, man? That's fucking easy as shit. Just block the 14 frame.
And just backdash, bro. That's
just
the main
fucking
thing.
KBD, bro. What's that? Don't worry about it.
That's the easy shit. The easy shit.
Bro, it's easy as fuck, dude. Quit complaining. It's a great game. Don't be such a baby. But no, like, it's the same thing with Strive. Strive's very accessible, so I feel like having that at locals is definitely going to help. What challenges did you have sort of getting it from, you know, the 10 mark up to the 100? Because I know that fighting games aren't as popular as they used to be. They're not like, you know, you look back at like 1998 with how much fucking Tekken 3 popped off, and you know, Street Fighter 2 back in the arcade buzz to get those little old head mentions there. It's not what it used to be. Like, I think the last 2 big recounts of like fighting game advertisements I've seen was Guilty Gear being on a TV screen at EB Games, and Street Fighter 5 having a poster on a telephone box back in 2016 in my local suburb. That's the only 2 times that I can honestly say I've seen fighting game like advertisements. So
Right.
what challenges did you have bringing those new faces into a community like that?
I think everything came down to actually start doing stuff. Fortunately enough, we had some setups, we had some OGs, and we had some people that were interested enough to like either bring a friend, communicate with the other one, etc. I think everything really popped off when we opened it up. We got a chance to connect with the people like ANU, for example, and we were starting pretty strong because we used to have our venue back in the AIE, the Institute of I can't remember the name of it, but it's where games get developed here in Canberra.
Yeah.
Essentially. So we had our monthlies there. We had a really good venue, and then COVID hit. And that was the first one.
That would have been fucked.
Yeah, it was really shit because like we were going for like we got I don't know 10 people, then we got a massive 20 something, we got 32, and everything was going fine. And like Strive was getting just starting to pick up, and people were coming along slowly but steadily. And then we had COVID, and we've always been an offline community for most of the time. So when that happened, we actually had to, in order to keep like the momentum going and keep people interested, we actually had to start doing online events, which I'm a boomer, mate. Like doing online stuff is hard for me. Like
I think it's hard for anyone, especially like you said, having a primarily offline. It's a completely different experience online. Online, like people are pushing and fighting for rollback, which I think is essential. But it's not the same, and it never will be the same.
No.
There's nothing that compares to like sitting next to a dude who fucking will beat the absolute fucking shit out of you in a game, but they're the coolest motherfucker on the planet. So like I don't know, man. Like the problem is when I play net play, and if I'm shit, this fucking headphone is going Super Bowl.
It's so easy to get angry when you're fighting against the screen, you know?
Yeah.
Because you don't know. It's like fighting the AI, and like it's so impersonal. Like for me, it's always been.
It's a really good analogy now you think about it.
The offline experience all being like that. You know, in KI when you have like the shadow modes and etc., it's supposed to like mimic players, and like the shadows actually teabag you when they win. Like
that's the most Killer Instinct shit ever.
Yeah, but
that's like Kyle difficulty shit right there.
Exactly right. And like at the same way, like when you're playing against someone that you can see, it's like I don't know, it just gets toxic really quickly. That's why I stopped playing online like altogether. Like,
yeah,
I just do the KI tournaments because that's the way I get to play KI.
Oh well, they're run. I'm not even like not even the ones here, but even the ones that Rowdy's running over in KANZ.
Yeah,
man runs them like a fucking dream. Like he was my main. He was like you were there. You saw it firsthand. He was my main partner before like Slicer and I brought up Hold Forward and then brought Howdy into that. Like that man can run a fucking tip-top event, and the fact that he's even cultivated as hard as you guys have. Like I look at you guys as inspiration for what we're doing.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Well, I guess you get inspiration from everybody around. As I said before, we might be in different places. We might be doing different things, but we're all aiming to the same goal, which is bringing everybody together and just like have fun. Like this, dude. You said it before. FGC is a niche. It's really small.
Exactly.
It's not like people who play, I don't know, MOBAs or FPSs. Like those are massive, like markets, if you want to put it that way.
Oh, of course.
We find
they've got the prize pots. They've got the sponsors. Like,
and so we have to like put things together the best way that we can, and that's how we want to move forward. Like for us, this coming year already, because it was a little bit tracking behind, is just starting like connecting with the other states as well, because that's the other thing. ACT not only is a small state, so our community is even smaller.
Yeah.
So we need to connect with someone else in order to make it big. So.
Well, that's the thing, because like it's one of our team members actually is very close to Canberra, Millie, and I've been telling her, I'm like, go to locals, dude. Go fucking beat people up in video games. Like it's. As I said, it's that energy, and the thing is, like, I'm happy to come down when I can. I love Canberra. I fucking adore Canberra. I've been to QuestaCon too many fucking times, and it never gets old. If y'all motherfuckers go to Canberra,
from the like 90-degree free fall kind of thing.
Okay, motherfucker. I know this is your interview, but fuck you. I'm telling you a story. So I went there. The last time we went there, I went with my son. I went with Chef, who's actually one of the guys in Killer. You know from Killer Instinct. Went with my wife and one of our friends. His name's Luke. And my son and I got in line for that vertical drop. We got in line for that shit. And I'm petrified of heights. I'm fucking piss scared of heights. I look down and I get nauseous because I'm a tall cunt.
I can relate, but yeah, I'm not that tall.
I'm like, well, how tall are you? How tall are you?
This
is the most personal question.
I think?
175? I'm 188. It's fucked up. But like, that's the thing. So we get up to the top, and my son goes first because, I'm a really good dad like that. I let him do it first because fuck him. Now he jokingly hangs on with one fucking hand, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, kid, just go. He goes down. He's like, I had a really good time. I'm going to do that again. And now it's up to my turn. So I sit down. I fucking sit there. I'm shaking, but I'm like, my son did it. My son did it, so I'm going to do it too. I'm going to prove to him that I'm not a big baby bitch. And the fucking attendant is like, oh, hang on a sec. Let me just adjust this for you. The last guy who was your height that did it, this knocked himself unconscious and injured himself.
Oh,
and I'm
man,
like,
that's a more story.
Fuck you, cunt. I'm out of here. Fuck this shit. I left. I was like, fuck you, dude. You've lost me. And I get to the bottom and all my friends and Imogen are like, you fucking baby. I'm like, I don't care. If you call me a baby, I'm alive. Which is more than I could say for that motherfucker, who's also probably alive, but, he probably would have been just as upset. Fuck you. Fuck you, QuestaCon worker. You ruined my chance of getting over my fear, you piece of shit. So anyway, back to your interview, buddy. Back to you.
That's a fucking good story, though.
My gripes with QuestaCon will never be truly quenched. But you know what will be quenched? A little hint. Would you like to give us a little bit of a hint as to why also, aside from being a very charming and handsome motherfucker, is there another reason why we've brought you on here today to have a little chat?
Well, there was two things, like talking a little bit of Canberra, and there's something in the works on our side too. We are in the works on trying to make the first FGC major here in the state. And these are exclusive. Like no one, we haven't announced anything.
We get the
officially
fucking sauce, baby.
Yep. Haven't announced anything yet, and this is a joint effort from mainly from the ANU FGC, which is the Fighting Game Club, where they are the main guys from Smash here in Canberra. Mm-hmm. They pretty much do everything Smash. And we've been working together with them to get the classic FGC to their community as well and do a little of a mix-up. And they gave us a chance because they were going to do a Smash major. And they were like, well, since we're on it, let's just do everything together. So
yeah.
Now it's a joint effort. It's a big thing that it's coming up. It's going to be in January next year. The venue and the dates are already locked in, and we are working our asses off just to make it work. So
Are we allowed to? Are we allowed to show the picture?
you?
We allowed to show the picture?
I was allowed to show the picture. I
Or
got.
is this one of those things that I say that we're gonna do, but that we do anyway, but then just say that we didn't do?
You can show it. 5 seconds. 5 seconds is enough.
5 seconds. That's
Oh.
really fucking big. Have a look at this picture, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, boys and girls, and all in between. Look at this
Yeah,
shit.
that's the first logo that we get.
Look
for
at
the
this,
event.
boys.
Canberra, from the 20th to the 22nd.
How do you
of
pronounce it?
January.
Is it the action or is it the AEC-tion?
No, the action.
The action.
Action. You know,
Action.
like when you play how's it called? Time Crisis 2? And he's
Yeah,
going,
yeah.
Action. That's something I just made up. But
Fucking love time. No, time. You got me at the Time Crisis, dude. I literally took up 10-pin bowling as like a fucking after-school sport because there was a Time Crisis 2 cab at the AMF. I'm all about that shit, boy.
that's it.
You know how to appeal to me, and I like that. I like that about you.
That's good. Thank you. I don't know how to respond to that, but I'm
Just
not going to try to make it
nod,
awkward.
buddy. Just smile and nod. I
been doing
could
that
say
for
I
too
could
long.
say a lot. I could say a lot of other things like "fuck your Ripta," but I'm not gonna do that. Just smile and nod, buddy. But no, it's really cool to see. I love the fact that Canberra's finally getting this. So you guys have been working towards a major. What kind of games can we be expecting at it? What have we got locked in so far? What's in the pool?
So the main lineup is of course Smash, Melee, Ultimate, and Brawl. If I'm
Y'all not doing
I
Brawl.
I'm probably gonna get my head cut off because I should know this, but for 100% sure, Ultimate and Melee are on the.
Because I know
on the
you
works.
guys. I know Project M's pretty big in Australia. I know
Yeah.
that. You guys seem to have that shit locked down.
Yeah, most likely. I'm not into Smash, so I wouldn't know, but I should know, and I.
You
apologize.
should know. Unfortunately, you don't.
And I
Tisk, mate. Tisk,
Hopefully,
fucking
someone
tisk.
can just correct me in the chat. Hopefully,
Someone can give you a good
Um,
fucking stern finger waggling, like, listen here, you little
Yeah.
shit.
but yeah, 100% locked in Melee and Ultimate. For the FGC part, we're looking at Tekken 7 Strife, obviously. Street Fighter 5 is going to be there because you can't run a major without.
You can't run it
Fighter
without
5.
Street Fighter 5, baby. You can't run
Without-
it. It's
It's-
we're all in that Street Fighter 6 waiting room. I'll tell
Yeah.
you that now. We're all getting. Everyone's getting back there. We're getting back.
So-
We're getting ready.
Yeah, so Street Fighter 5 is mandatory, and we're gonna put out the call for side tournaments for the FGC too, for Classic FGC. So we're gonna
Oh
do.
yeah.
We want to do at least 3 auto games. Most likely, I really want KI to happen, but.
Well,
we'll
I
see.
know that myself, Goat FGC at Twitch.tv, Rowdy Howdy and Lightning Flare are all going to be coming down for it.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, if you want your top 3 for Killer Instinct right there, we'll be there already. It's good. I mean, if anyone wants to come and, you know, change that, by all means, come fuck me up. You won't, but you can try. Make it happen. Wink, wink, cunt.
Yeah.
But regardless, we'll be there anyway if it gets there or not. I'm very fucking excited.
Yeah. So essentially, we're just gonna put out a form. I think there's gonna be a formal document to all like communities in order to have those slots filled in. I think this is my personal opinion, but I think Dragon Ball Fighters it's a good candidate
Oh, fuck yeah.
for it.
That's getting the official seal of approval right there, man. You're
Yeah.
ticking all the boxes. Shit. This man knows how to please the whole forward boys.
The other one, well, just because I love it, KI, but I think the other one that was in the talks was actually Melted.
Oh, Melty! Fuck yeah, boy! Dude, this man knows how to hard sell. This motherfucker knows how to hard sell. You've got a bathroom and everything at that venue. That's all you need, baby.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hit me up with the Switch version. I'll single Joy-Con you.
That's it. But yeah, like those are on the works. Like of course, there's a lot of time. Well, it's not that much time, but there's some time for me to we logged everything in. The official announcement and the Start GG page, everything logged in should be by the end of this month.
It's gonna be at the. I think you mentioned you were gonna be revealing or getting a little bit more in depth at the Big Cheese. I think.
Yeah. So that's the date for the release for the official one. So everything should be logged in by then.
Nice.
Of course, just like if we're gonna be publishing and hold forward, of course, all the details because there should be a lot of TOs running around there.
Oh, dude, if you
communicating to like all the different discords.
I've said this to you before, and I'll say it again live here. You can hold me accountable for it. If you've got any news, anything of the sort, you send it our way. We'll happily help get that out. I am really fucking enthusiastic to see what you guys are doing with this. I want to see this shit happen.
Yeah, and we appreciate that because we're gonna need a lot of help. Our community, as I said before, is really small. We're trying to source as many things locally as we can, but most likely everything side tournament is gonna be community sourced. So there's a lot of work there. There's a lot of things to do. Help is appreciated.
We're really excited. We're very fucking excited. If there's anything we can do to help out at all, and I'm not just saying this because it's a thing. I genuinely mean it. If you've got anything at all you need help with of the sort, you hit us up. We are more than happy to lend a hand. We fucking get that shit on there, baby. Get that shit on there. We're getting jiggy with it. That's gonna do us, man. Do you have anything you want to sign off with before we take a quick short break?
Well, if it's of any interest, we're running another monthly this weekend, actually.
Is that so?
Yeah, so we do 2 monthlies a month, every second week.
Hit the chat up, boys. Hit the chat up. There's a link there if you're in Canberra.
Yep.
Keep selling it. I'll just keep pointing.
It's going to be at Reload Bar Games. It's the local barcade in town. We're going to be running Ultra Street Fighter 4, Tekken 7, and Guilty Gear Strive for that matter. We also hang out every Thursday at that same bar for locals, like for just casuals and a couple of drinks and some burgers. And if things go well, we're going to have another monthly on the 27th, which is the one at ANU called Dancing Blade. So that's the one. We're getting the ultimate guys to reload for the first time this weekend. So that's why it's important. It's the first time we're going to work together and to make something work for
that's so fucking cool, dude.
So yeah, it's a big, interesting thing just to get both communities together and start working into something much bigger. So yeah, all this would hope to see everybody there.
Fucking A, dude. Well, you can guarantee yourself that we're going to be there. We'll do everything we can to do our part to make that shit happen. Very fucking excited, Very fucking excited. We are going to take a quick short break. Thank you very much, SrMolinaH, for coming here to hang out with us. As I said, I've known you for quite a while, and I'm very happy to have been able to help platform what we've got going here, man. It's fucking great. Thank you very much. Love your work. Always have, always will.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere, you handsome, lovely, cute, maybe even rambunctious sons of bitches. We'll be right back after this quick break with some guy who fucking runs Dragon Ball events, I think. I don't know. I think he's been around for maybe a couple of that Fischel bloke or something. I don't know. It's official. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, you fucking lovely sons of bitches. Cut me off. Take.
Keep coming! Keep coming! Keep coming! No! Hey, stop! Watch out!
Safety first, bud.
You my new recruit? Yeah. Gotta say, you're photogenic. Again, you can call me Luke. We're just coach.
Spinning bird kick! In game fight! Rising uppercut! Spinning bird kick! Gotcha! Watch this! Got it on the way! Level up! Now then.
Shall we begin?
Showtime! Step into the ring!
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
I'm too smart!
Here comes a new challenger! Cut it down! Lend me your power! You want the face? You get the face! Sit down and shut up! Street Fighter 6. Scrap heap. Ready. Start.
Raised by the savages, know you couldn't handle this. Everyone who battled me, they falling like an avalanche. Got them falling back to back, take them all just hand in hand. Y'all going home for better, pack your bag. I'm a heavy hitter, come take a sip of this potion. Float like a butterfly, I'm floating like the ocean. Battle cries of music to my ears, I'm the composer. Y'all can never hurt me, got you wilting like the roses.
人類猫権限理解しろチャイナ。私は心を入れ替えたんだ。より悪い方に入れ替えてるじゃん。おはよう。スワイプスワイプ、こんばんは。昨日だよ。油断します。こっちだよ。応援しましょう。我が眷属たち。
What's cracking, everybody? Goat FGC at twitch.tv, bringing you back to Hold Forward's bracket reset, number 4, the final bracket reset of Season 2 and 2022. I'm joined by the ever-lovely Fischl. How you doing, baby?
I'm alright, man. I got my Hold Forward shirt. I put it on in a rush. Well,
bro, dude, that's some nice merch you got there.
But, yeah, picked this one up at DreamHack directly from the man himself.
Dude, it's actually great. I can tell a little story about that. Tell a little story about that.
Please, tell.
So, the shirt you're wearing is actually Sleep Mode shirt. Because I thought he was going, I ordered him a shirt.
It's even better.
And you were like, oh, can I get a shirt? And I'm like, oh, fuck, well, you got to do them through Redbubble. I'm not going to have enough time. What size shirt are you? And you're like, a medium. I'm like, fuck yeah, baby, we go on in the box. And there was another one which I've also worn. Sorry, Millie, we'll order you another one eventually before it gets grandfathered. But yeah, no, it's groovy. It's very fucking groovy, man. Happy to have you on. For those of the people out there that don't know you, and I don't know why they wouldn't, because you're fucking everywhere and rightfully so. Sellers, who the fuck are you?
I describe myself as the guy that does whatever Aura says in the Dragon Ball community. I am her loyal servant, her loyal subject. Her, you know, the Lancelot to her King Arthur. You know what I mean?
I know it. You couldn't sound more corny if you fucking tried, but I respect it.
That's how I describe myself.
Yeah,
but I guess, you know, what I actually sort of get up to. Mainly, people know me for the Thursday Dragon Ball tournament, which is, you know, it's been going for a long time. It's kind of in a holding pattern at the moment. Well, actually, I say that, but
what are you at? You're like at 150 or some shit now, or?
Well, yeah, we're actually at 162
shit.
Before we switched over to Tenkaichi. So, okay. We started that in early 2019. So do the maths. Yeah, I guess that's 3 and a bit years.
That's every single Thursday as well. That's fucking.
We take usually a couple weeks off over like Christmas or whatever, but it's pretty much every single Thursday. And then the number is a little bit misleading because we do run, obviously when World Tour happens, we run a separate sort of series. Same time, same place. It's just
it's branded.
It's got a different name, so it doesn't count to our Kame House. We've got the Kame House Fight Club, which is the main thing weekly, and then whenever World Tour rolls around, we have the Tenkaichi Challenge, which is what Bandai call it. That's not our name, but we kind of take that.
Yeah, because I was going to ask about that because I saw that you guys. I'm like, is that a permanent thing moving forward, or is that specifically just for Because at the moment the Dragon Ball World Tour is going on now, if I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, exactly. It's not permanent. It's just whenever we have a tournament that's worth points, or during the Tenkaichi Challenge period that we set out for ourselves, we've outlaid 12 weeklies that are going to be Tenkaichi events. Leading up to Christmas and then Christmas break, and then we'll go back to normal. And we started a month late, so it's like a 3-month thing. It's 4-month even. Something like that. It's huge.
You got to like pre-apply for that shit, don't you? If I'm not mistaken. I know that's how the Tekken World Tour. I know that's how they work.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same as that, but it's not hard. Make a challenge, apply it.
I think it's like a little thing in there that you just sort of like tick some boxes and.
Correct.
That's
it's
really
not
cool
challenging,
to see.
but it is a pretty amazing opportunity for the community.
Oh, dude, it's the fact that you guys have been holding it down like that fucking long. Like the amount of people that we've had come through the show, and their main goal has been community preservation and growth and that. And like I've told anybody that'll listen to me this. I think I actually was speaking to Millie about this because I think you're going to be doing Street Fighter and Strife for us for commentary for our final ones for the year. And I specifically told her, I'm like, you get this motherfucker on. You do it. Like this man, I've gassed you up like a motherfucker, and I'll stand by that shit.
Obviously, me and Millie are pretty familiar. I hope she knows what to expect if she has to deal with me. I hope the expectation has been well and truly established.
I mean, to be fair, she's commentated with me, so like the bar is set very fucking low. It's not no disrespect to you, but the bar is set so fucking low that you would literally just need to go fucking Hadouken on screen right now. Boom, you've instantly done better than me.
Oh, wow.
The bar is low.
I know what it's called.
Dude, you're one by me. God. I'm like funny ball. Shit, man. Woohoo!
Oh, it's a Kamehameha on the screen.
Kamehameha.
Kamehameha mama.
Kamehameha. Oh,
that's crazy. Well, to be clear, I will, because Street Fighter 5, like I played it a lot when it came out. I played a lot of Season 1, but I'm pretty lacking in how the game, like in any sort of deep insight or knowledge in the game in the last like 4 years. So I'm actually going to spend some time like relearning the game a bit, just because I've kind of wanted to for a while anyway. And the
you got to get in the now the game has been changed to Street Fighter 5, fucking Street Fighter 6 waiting room. So
yes,
now's the best time to get back into it, if anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they got the
true.
fledglings because the fledglings run when you run, if I'm not mistaken.
They certainly are.
Fucking hell,
Add
mate.
it to the list. I've got my Death Note
What
of
events?
Thursday night
What
tournaments.
events are you cannibalizing right now? You
Do you want me to write? I'll tell you.
Because we've got Australia's got Tekken, who you're
Yep,
cannibalizing. You evil bastard. We've got
Fledglings, we've got AGT.
We've got Sucks 2. We've got the Sucks 2 series.
Yeah. Although Biggie raids me, so shout outs to Biggie.
True.
What a legend.
Biggie's an apologist. He knows when to back down. Fledglings as well.
Yeah. There's one big one. There's one really big one that
you've got Millie fucking apologizing. What have you done?
There's one.
Your game came out 2 years before his did. Why are you apologizing? Oh shit.
The other one is GG Easy.
Oh, true.
And that's the one that really breaks my heart.
Because you don't get to go to GG Easy.
I don't get to go to GG Easy, and I am in big love with the Brofist guys. I think they do an amazing job. So I really wanted to help out. Derek was actually, I believe he said when they originally came up with GG Easy, he wanted to get them to change the date that Strive happened, so it wasn't a Thursday, so that I could help out. Like that's how far he was willing to go to look after me because he knew that I wanted to be involved. But it happens. Whatever.
It happens.
No biggie.
At the end of the day, you're providing a platform for a game that I personally feel really deserves it. Like, I know Street Fighter V might have been the game to get me to go to like fucking offlines and shit, but Fighters was like the one that like I clicked hard as fuck with, and I still do to this day.
Yeah.
Like the rollback announcement, I don't think I popped off harder in a very long time, and I think you guys deserve that shit so much.
I was just thinking about this. I briefly met you at BAM 2018 when you commentated
I was
some pools.
Did you commentate after us?
I didn't commentate that year. I ran the
Oh,
tournament.
you're a TO, right?
I was running the whole bracket.
Right.
It's a whole story. I wasn't meant to be running anything like that. I'd never run anything in my life. That was trial by fire. That was 100 and something person
And a
bracket.
fucking major, like that was arguably the game's biggest outing. I feel.
Oh,
like,
by far, in terms
it's like
of
130 or some shit.
It was something like that. It was a 16-hour day for me. It was unbelievable. But I remember you commentating. I don't remember who with. I didn't know who you were.
That was with my friend Meals, actually. I think you versed him in Marvel Infinite.
Oh, maybe.
When we had the Marvel Infinite event, he played Gamora. He played the Gamora team.
That Marvel Infinite bracket stuck in my brain too.
Dude.
I remember all this. I got round one better part. I don't know how I got seeded that badly. I couldn't believe it. I was like, bro, I feel
I got put on fucking stream I got put on stream to die. It's so fucked up.
Hey, you know,
Jesus,
we all got to go through it at some point.
True, it's true.
I seem to have a run of bad luck when it comes to these things, but that might just be confirmation bias. I don't know.
I think my favorite story, my favorite takeaway from that particular BAM for Dragon Ball was because I was commentating top 32 or the first half of it. The running gag that I would go is because I ended up getting 33rd. I got tied 30. I think Speedline Steve knocked me into losers.
Join the club. Same thing happened to me.
Wait, did I?
Steve on stream. Oh, anyway.
Were we in the same pool?
I think that was in top 32, actually.
Oh, no, I was
he
already
was in losers at that point.
I was already fucking out at that point.
Speedline Steve was in losers, and he knocked me out of the tournament.
I
It was
fucking
a losers match.
No, so my running joke was that like I willingly allowed myself to get beaten at 33rd so I could commentate. I didn't want to let the team down. So, you know, I'll willingly let this new up-and-coming guy win.
Yeah,
I mean,
new up-and-coming.
Speedline Steve, who even is he? Fucking,
I don't know, man.
I'll give him this one. It'll make his day.
Some Queenslander.
Good guy,
We
go.
don't think about them.
Where even is Queensland? Fuck Queensland. Get him out of here. Oh, shit. But no, so, actually, speaking of, like, meeting you, I have a story. Because I gave Molina a story. I want to give you a story.
Please.
So, it was Pixel. When you and I commentated the Tekken bracket.
Yes. That was
I'm going to admit something to you.
I already know what you're going to admit. It was pretty obvious at the time. Go ahead.
I'd forgotten who the fuck you were. I knew you by voice.
I know.
I knew you by voice because I know the voice. I'm like, But at the time, I was tired as fuck. I hadn't slept because I think on the flight, I think I'd had about 3 hours sleep the night before, and I hadn't slept in the car over because it was about an hour trip because we had to come from Geelong. Now, I'm doing comments. I'm like, this guy is like, you drunk off his fucking tits, and we're fucking commentating the Tekken newbie bracket together. And I'm like, this guy's really fucking excited. This guy's getting into it. This is great. Yeah. I wish I knew who the fuck he was, but I've commentated too long to ask. And I feel like I know him. It's too fucking... It's like when you know someone long enough. That's the problem with the fighting game community. We all address each other by gamer tags and shit.
Yeah.
It's a friend of mine I've had for 2 years, and I can't remember his name, but I know his gamer tag off the top of my head, and I've never... It's too far to ask now. Now, as we're leaving, you yell out, you're like, yo, tell Novix I said hi. And I've gone to my wife, and I'm like, oh, that's Ash.
See, I have the opposite problem. Everyone knows my real name, but not my gamer tag.
It's like,
so
we commentated a whole bracket together, and I'd forgotten who he was. Oh no! And she's like, "Were you noticeable with it?" I'm like, "I don't think I was. Was I?" And judging by your reaction, I certainly fucking was.
Okay. I'll explain my perspective of this because I thought it was really funny.
Oh shit!
I knew you very explicitly as the guy who knocked me out of the Sam Show bracket I got DQ'd from because Gangsha forgot that I told him I was playing Marvel 3.
Well, I mean, did I win anyway, though?
You did win, but I shouldn't have been
Damn,
there.
I'm so good.
I should not have been in that position. The only reason I was in that position, and I was salty about this, is that I told the TO that I was playing Marvel 3. I went to play Marvel 3. I came back. He was like, yeah, all good. Just tell me I'll come back when you're done. So no dramas. Played my set of Marvel 3. The guy had to play 2 sets. Maybe that's the problem. But it's Marvel 3. It's quick. I came back and he was like, oh, sorry, I DQ'd you. You're in losers. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, I forgot. I'm like, all right. Sick. Cool. So, and then I had to play you and we played a really close set. Of Sam Show. It was actually really fun.
Dude, I'm actually alright at that fucking game when I win. I mean to brag, I'm alright.
I feel robbed whenever I play against a Halmaru, but you know, it is what it is.
Bro, he's a fair and honest character.
He is Robbery the character. But that's whatever, right? But that's how I remembered you. And I think I brought that up at Pixel. Because obviously I knew who you were. And I was like, oh, that's GOAT, and I made a joke about you beating me in Sam shows at some part. I think this was before we commentated together. And when I did that, that's when I saw the gears turn in your head and you went, oh.
Yeah, that's when it started to click and I'm like, oh. Look, we've talked for too long now. I can't just go, aren't you that guy? Because that's really fucking, that's awful. I would hate to do that because then they'd be like, what, you didn't know? Yeah, but you say that now. I'm like, I don't want, because this was like, this was still, I think this was just after COVID, right? This was like,
yeah,
I was still trying to get.
Been in the middle of COVID.
What? Like, right, it was
reopened
it reopened for a little bit, and then we fucked right off back into the box. I was just starting to get my name out a little bit, trying to like sort of engage a bit more with other communities and shit, trying to like, because I'm socially inept beyond belief, but I do try. And it was at that point, as you said, the gears clicked. But I was also like, shit, I don't wanna say like, oh no.
Nah,
like,
I could see it in you. I could see that you'd realized that you'd fucked up, but you didn't want to admit it. So you just pretended like you knew the whole time. Yeah. And I could tell. And I thought it was so funny. I was like, I used that as like a social experiment. I was kind of playing with it. I think I brought up that story, like the Halmaru, like the Sam Show bracket again.
We're on because we were streaming on it was the DHC stream if I recall correctly. I would get the VOD, but you can't. I think he had to like sub to get the VODs, and I'm a tight ass. So.
I think it was the Pixel stream.
Was it the Pixel stream?
I think Pixel have their own channel. Yeah.
Oh. Well, fuck me
DHT run the event, but I think Pixel.
True.
I think it runs on the Pixel Twitch, but.
Because my core memories of that night is that commentary there. This chick who seems to be friends with everybody was drunk
Mel,
off her face. Yeah,
she's
Mel.
Cool. She's cool.
She was
she
so
can't
talkative.
Commentate, but she's cool.
Because I don't know how to talk to people when they're drunk because they're very much like full on, and I'm a bit of I come across as very extroverted, but when a little bit introverted there. And she's like, all this like fucking in my face, and I'm like, yeah, okay. What do I do? I don't know you.
You were fine on the mic. You were popping off. We were having a great time. I didn't feel.
Oh, dude, I went into because I went into Goat FGC mode, not Luke, Michael Ashcroft, John Thomas, Tobias, Gary. Not that fucking mode. That guy's a dumb cunt. I made up about 4 of those names. And the other memory was the Tekken bracket that I played before we did commentary, where I can't remember the name of the bloke, but I think he sat down, he's like, hey, you know, I haven't seen you here before. Have you played Tekken before? You know, are you new to Tekken? I'm like, oh, yeah, man, I've only played like once or twice. I don't really know what I'm doing. And then I play Gigas and I fucking 2-0 him. And he walks up, he's pissed. He's he's grumpy as fuck. And I'm like,
I hate
you. Imogen, I'm pretty good at this game.
I hate you so much.
Bro, Gigas is my legitimate mate. He's fucking he's a sick cunt.
I don't know. I don't even play this game. I don't know what I'm doing into actually.
That was literally the basis of the org I was running at the time, day one.
Yeah.
That was the basis of it. If I beat you, dude, it's my first day and I beat you, you must not be very good. But if I lose, dude, it's my first day. Lay off, man. Like, for real. Fuck.
You're the worst kind of person. I hope you know that.
Like, I
depraved.
I aim to please and I please to aim. Have you ever had any instances like that? Any particularly iconic match moments like that, aside from the DQ and then meeting me through a fantastic match? Anything like that?
In terms of like pop-offs or like
give us your biggest fucking the core memory, the FGC core memory.
I guess there's two, because it really comes down to in terms of playing in a bracket, it really comes down to my 2 sort of best placings. One of them is Marvel Infinite, where I brag about this all the time, and you know, Julian comes into this story as well, which I was mentioning. There's a lot of Julian stories. This
I
is
love
one
Julian.
of them.
Shout outs to Julian from episode 2. You know that guy.
This is half about me and half about him. So the part about me is December Ranbat 2017. Marvel Infinite had been out for about half the year. You know, my team was well established. I'd been grinding. I loved that game. I actually really like Marvel Infinite. I think it's super fun.
Oh, it's a great fucking game.
I'm a big advocate of the game. It works well online. It's you know, obviously it got abandoned and there's like obviously visual issues and there's other things, but it's really fun to play. And I grinded the hell out of it. And at the time, Dragon Ball hadn't come out yet, so all of the old Marvel heads were still playing Infinite. At least until the end of the year. I think they all kind of gave up. A lot of them didn't end up playing Dragon Ball. But in Melbourne, you've got some real legends. You've got Bun, who's super well known. You've got Toxie, you got Som. All these guys played a lot of Marvel. They're really good.
Yeah,
and a bunch of others. There's obviously heaps, but they're the three big ones that I knew, because at the December Ranbat, I played in that bracket. And I wonder if I can find the photo. But basically, it was a 40-something person bracket. It was quite large. It wasn't called CWC yet. It was just the December Ranbat. But it was held at the same venue that BAM was held at the time. CQ. It's like a ballroom. It's like a hotel ballroom, basically. It's like a function hall. Obviously nowhere near as away as BAM is nowadays. But
BAM's in a bit of a bigger venue.
Yeah, but at the time there was this sick Marvel bracket. I played. I had a really solid, really scammy team of big bodies that I loved. I played the hell out of, and I ended up playing Bun for 3rd place. I was in top 4. I played Bun for third place, and I played probably the best set of fighting games that I've ever played in my entire life. And I beat Bun, who was a Marvel legend. At the time, was really well known. He still plays Strive sometimes, actually. But at the time, he was an absolute god in the Marvel community. And I remember beating him in bracket, which was absolutely stunning. I also then went on to play Som. I was a Street Fighter 4 nerd, and a little bit of Street Fighter 5.
You were an 09er, or?
I was an 09er, yes. So, well, sort of. That's another story. But I knew Som. I'd been watching Som play Street Fighter 4 and 5 for at least 5-6 years at this point. I've been going to majors, not usually to play, usually just to watch, but I'd watch Som win tournament after tournament. And this guy, when I got to SOM, I basically just had I just melted. I couldn't do anything because this dude was just too much of a legend. I'd never actually played him in anything, and I just completely fell apart because it was like I didn't know what to do against someone with that kind of reputation. Yeah. But I got top 3, and to this day, there has never been a tournament as big as that Marvel Infinite tournament. Marvel Infinite has never had a bigger tournament in Oceania. So to this day, I still consider myself to be the 3rd best Marvel Infinite player in Australia, and no one can ever take that away from me. Even BAM was smaller than this December Ranbat, because at that point Dragon Ball had come out and people had dropped the game. I'm trying to find the top 3 photo. I've found the part with me in it, but I'm trying to find the whole thing. It's very funny.
Yeah,
I'll drop this in. I'll drop this in the chat. This is taken from the top 3 photo, but I've cropped it out. I used this as my Twitter page. I don't know if Slicer can pull that up. I use that as my Twitter.
Pull that up?
I used that as my Twitter profile picture for a long time, and I've used it in a lot of memes. It's pretty legendary. I can't find the full image, but it's not even in this folder. But it's the joke was at the time. Yeah, I've got
there we go.
There we go. I've got SOM and I've got Toxie to my. I'm on the left. I'm on my left, and I've got those guys on my right. And as they go to take the photo, I pull out because I won $10, right?
Yeah.
For coming 3rd, I pull out each of the $5 notes and I go, "What in each hand, baby?" And as they take the photo, Toxie and SOM have like buckled over, and I wish I had the full photo, but these guys couldn't look at the camera anymore. They were laughing. So there's the photo of me doing that pose.
Shit.
And these other 2 guys on my right just head in their hands, in shame that I was there next to them. That was
God.
Now the Julian part of this story comes a month later. I was planning to go to TFC. Julian came 20th in this bracket, right?
Right.
He was not a Marvel player at the time. He did not play Marvel 3, did not play Marvel Infinite. He was a Street Fighter guy. At this point, he was a BlazBlue guy. He goes to TFC. I couldn't go.
Mm-hmm.
He comes back. I go to his house to hang out, because I used to go to his house pretty regularly. I go to his house to hang out, and as soon as I get there, he comes up to me and he goes, "Ash, check this out. Best Marvel player in Australia, baby." And he whips out the 1st place medal for TFC Marvel Infinite and pulls it out and just shoves it in my face. "Check this out. I'm so good, bro. I'm the best Marvel Infinite player there is." And I was like, "Bro, you gotta be kidding me, man. If I had been to that tournament, that sounds like the freest shit in the entire world. I wouldn't have even had to think to win that tournament." I was so salty, bro, because he had this medal. It's still up on his wall to this day, I'm pretty sure. He has this 1st place TFC medal.
I just got this mental image of every time you come over to his place, hey, look at that medal.
Literally, that's what happens. He reminds me of it. If I ever go to his house, he's like, hey, you remember TFC 2018? You remember TFC?
That seems like such a fucking Julian. I love that bloke to death, but
he's amazing.
Such a fucking Julian thing to do.
Julian is the source of so much entertainment in my life.
Oh, he is a fucking gem.
And embarrassment simultaneously. It's pretty incredible. He's a true legend. I love that boy so much. I've known him way longer than I've known anyone. I knew him well before I was involved in the FGC. So he's a really, really old friend of mine. So we used to play League of Legends together at an internet cafe.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
So yeah, that's the big story. That's the big story.
Oh shit! That's so fucking good, dude.
In terms of a bracket, anyway, I've never really placed that well in anything ever again.
Yeah, but you're holding down elsewhere. It's the whole mentality of if you become a TO and start running events, you don't have to be good, because people got to start respecting you regardless. You got the OS, dude. I can DQ you just as quickly. Fucking you try play. You ain't gonna play. There ain't no bracket for you.
Exactly.
All right. Well, before we head off to our quiz section, there is actually something. It's like a little gift that I want to particularly. I want to put it on stream.
Okay.
And I want you to. You know what I'm gonna put here. I
Given, I know particularly because of Slice's reaction in the background.
Okay, I am going to I'm going to put a picture in chat, and I'm going to get him to throw it up on stream. And we're going to reminisce on the greatest photo in the Australian, New Zealand FGC.
Oh, I
have it. It's sitting here. It's waiting.
I guessed wrong.
Yeah, what did you think I was going to do? What did you think I was going to do?
Nothing. I thought we were gonna. Nothing. I had no idea.
I don't fuck around.
No,
I find out simply for.
I see the photo. I don't know if the people see the photo yet.
They will,
but I hope they're ready.
I mean,
everyone's seen it.
It is my favorite. For those of you who haven't seen it, this is the greatest photo in Australian FG. This is actually something we bonded over initially. Because
probably
this is one of the first things I brought it up around you and you found it fucking hilarious, and I'm like, dude, I find it funny. This man gets me. Do you want to tell the story about that one, buddy?
Well, I don't think I made it go viral. This photo was so well known amongst like at least Vic, like FGC, at least in Vic, because Watts particularly, I don't see him at like Vic locals anymore, but he used to come to like every Vic local. Everyone knew who he was in Vic, particularly obviously.
He's prolific. He's very prolific. He's a sweetheart.
Everyone's got a story, right? And we've all got stories, whatever. So I'm pretty sure everyone knew about this photo before I did my thing. Mm-hmm. But I think about it like probably once a month and go, wow, that shit's so funny. I can't believe it. So the story, my relationship to this, other than just like hearing about it, obviously from Goat or from whoever else and thinking it was super funny, I thought it would be a really good idea when and I've got my version of this hidden away that I will post. I thought it would be really funny when we did merch for Kame House. I thought I got a hoodie. That was something I really wanted. And I didn't quite do it right, but I really wanted to use that photo as a marketing tool.
Oh my God.
Because I thought it was so worth it. So I photoshopped myself into the Watts position wearing the Kame House hoodie, photoshopped my name in there, and I became Watts. I embodied his essence. For one brief fleeting moment of my life, I had ascended to the realm of gods.
You dared to dream and reach out and touch the stars.
Exactly. I wish I'd put the hood on. That's the one thing I regret. I wish I'd put the hood on, but otherwise, it gets the point across.
That's so fucking funny.
So for those looking at the screen now, that is me wearing a hoodie. I've obviously taken over Watts's place. The Photoshop's not great. My Photoshop skills leave a lot to be desired. But
has Watts ever
seen
the idea?
It? I mean, I don't know that anyone in our community would be brave enough to have that conversation with Watts.
I'll happily do it if you want me to. Okay, I'll get it signed for you.
If you're willing to go through that, if you're willing to deal with the consequences.
If there's one thing that anyone in the Hold Forward team know, for better or for worse, is that I will commit to the bit no matter how bad it comes across.
Usually for worse.
Usually for the worse. But it's fucking funny, dude. That shit.
It's your pain, not mine.
Well, you know what? You know what's not my pain? Buying the original image on a t-shirt, which you could do on Redbubble. Because I put it there, because someone told me I wouldn't do it. So I did it. I'm very committed to the bit.
It's beautiful.
It's fucking beautiful.
It's beautiful.
You know what else is beautiful? You, baby. Thank you very much for joining us here tonight. Always said love having you around. Love the work that you do, and I'm very keen to see what you do in the future. Wink, wink.
Absolutely, me too. I'm keen to see what I do.
Wink, wink.
Street Fighter 5, baby.
Oh,
I'm coming.
Fucking A.
I'm coming for that Street Fighter money. Tom Scott,
coming.
watch out.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to get both these boys, SrMolinaH as well, and Ash, back for the quiz section of the show, hosted by your boy Slicer. These have been fucking fantastic, but this one's going to be the final one for the year, final one for season 2. I've seen what we got in store. It's going to be fucking beautiful, so do not go anywhere. Get comfy, get yourself a bevo, get some food, and we will be right back with Hold Forward Bracket Reset number 4, the quiz. Get me the fuck out of here, boys.
KOF 15! Orochi Yashiro. Orochi Shirley.
思い上がった虫けらは念入りに焼いてあげますね。
Orochi Chris.
シャバの空気を楽しんでるとこは悪いけど、そろそろあの世に戻る時間だぜ。
虫けららしい勘違いだね。あの世に行くのはあなたの方ですよ。草薙京。
Team Awakened Orochi!
「お互い悔いのない戦いにいたしましょう」。
いいね。派手で楽しい喧嘩にしようぜ。
Team Samurai!
Yeah!
Hello everyone and welcome back to Hold Forward Bracket Reset. I am a very sleepy Slicer OCE, but I am your game master. For this evening, we've brought back Ash and Molina back to put them through their fucking paces. We are going to... I'm just going to say it now. I said it before during the break. Good luck to these motherfuckers, because some of these questions are so fucking obscure. They're just like, oh yeah, Ash and Molina will know, you know, a fair bit of, you know, trivia and stuff. They've been around for a while. They know this shit. You guys are fucked. I'm sorry, but you guys are so fucked. This shit is
looking forward to
this
it, mate.
shit is rough. There's some freebies. There's some, you know, all different types of games are involved. You guys have seen it before. You know what's up. We have retro guest appearances, unlockable characters, fighting game characters, and Lore Master, all for differing amounts of points. It's not as strict as Jeopardy. We will flip a coin to see who starts. We have told them that there is no Twitch chat allowed. So these fellas, we're trusting them that they have closed their Twitch chats. So say goodbye to your streamers now. And yeah, please feel free to play along at home. Please, if you know the answer, scream it out in Twitch chat. We want to see you guys go absolutely ape shit. We know you love this. What else is there? I think that's about it. If you get 3 in a row correct, so if you get a question correct, you get to pick another category. If you eventually get 3 of those correct, we pass it off to the next person, obviously, to make it a little bit balanced. If neither of you get the question correct, the person with the lowest amount of points gets to pick the next category. So, you just verbally ban participants during the game. That's true, actually, yeah, because that closes the chat as well.
Oh, shit.
So, you guys are getting permabanned.
Yeah,
and you only get unbanned if you win. Damn, dude. Wait, okay, that's fucking...
We don't need those kinds of rules. Fighting game players are the most competitive people on planet Earth.
That is true.
There's no need to make it any more difficult than it already is. Losing will be bad enough.
The big shame.
It's gonna be salty enough. Yeah.
That's it. All right, so let's get into it, ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. Who we got first? Ash is going to pick the first category for us tonight. Where would you like to start, my friend?
I'll start easy, and I'll say guest appearances for 100.
Oh, good luck, my friend. Ash, name one of the 2 guest characters in Melty Blood type Lumina. You have 15 seconds.
Saber.
Okay, well, he gets a freebie. Saber or Mash we would have accepted as well. So Ash will take the first one. A cool, calm, collected 100 points. See, we'll give you, you know, it's not too bad, right, guys? Ash, pick a next category.
It's an easy start. We'll go a little harder. We'll go fighting game characters for 200.
Fighting game characters for 200. We're going down the scale. Hello.
Yeah, we're testing the waters.
That's it. Ash, where was Cammy born? You have 15 seconds.
She is British. Is that specific enough?
I'll need a place of origin.
Oh, jeez. All British people are born in London. We'll
I mean, effectively, I'll give it to you. It's the United Kingdom. It's London. The United Kingdom is London.
British is more specific.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. 200 points for Ash. All right, pick a category. This is your last category. If you get this correct, we will hand it over to Molina. But
all right,
pick a category, my friend.
Now we'll go retro for 300.
Retro for 300. All right, not bad.
I wanted to pick that.
Damn, get scammed. What is the official abbreviation of Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo?
The fuck?
You have 15 seconds. What is the official abbreviation?
Jeez. SPF T2?
That is incorrect. Molina, you have 15 seconds. Do you know what the official abbreviation of Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo is?
I have no clue.
You have no clue
whatsoever.
No clue whatsoever.
I have to be honest, but I'm gonna say SPF2T.
No, that's not quite. It's Spuzzle.
Oh my god!
Unironically, officially called Spuzzle.
Spuzzle.
Spuzzle. I'm never gonna forget that.
There you go. No, it's ingrained in your memory now. Everyone plays Super Puzzle Fighter Turbo 2. Molina, please pick a category, my friend. Your first category of the night.
I'll do unlockable characters for 100.
Unlockable characters for 100. Which character is unlockable in Killer Instinct 2? You have 15 seconds.
Would be Gargos, right?
Is that your final answer, my friend?
I think it is, yes.
Yes, you're going to lock that in? That is, in fact, Gargos. On the character select screen, you have to hold up, press 9 FP, MP, MK, FK, MP,
Dude,
QP, QK, MK.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of that because I didn't know how. I know that you could play it.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You picked it up. Get the VOD. A cool, clean 100 points for you, my friend. Where do you want to go next?
Retro for 200.
Retro for 200. In Street Fighter 2 The World Warrior, which 3 characters' idle poses move in sync with each other? You have 15 seconds. I need to pull up the answer to this.
I don't think I understand the question.
So they're idle poses. All of them move in sync. So all of them have the same idle pose.
So Ryu, Ken, and there's no Goki in that one. So who's the third one?
I'll give you. I'll say that's incorrect because the first 2 people you
okay.
chose were incorrect. Unfortunately.
Okay,
I will give Ash 15 seconds to try and snipe it if he knows.
I'm not super sure, but I'll go with Shadowloo. So like Dictator, Cammy, and Sagat.
There's no Cammy in that game.
Isn't there?
Oh no! Oh no! It's all falling apart. No, Honda, M Bison, and Zangief all share the same idle, or the idle pose move in sync with each other. Everything else is different.
A strange selection.
I know it is. It's very specific as well.
Yeah.
I forgot to shout out as well. All of these questions were pretty much done by Dan Daddy and Goat FGC. So you have problems with them.
This is evil.
You have problem with the questions. Take it up with them. This is. I have been far too busy to contribute as much as I wanted to, but that means we go back to Molina, please, my friend.
I'll do Lawmaster for 200.
Lawmaster for 200, my friend. In the Mortal Kombat universe, what is the name of Sub-Zero's clan? You have 15 seconds.
It is Delinque?
Is that your final answer?
Fuck no, because that's Scorpions, I'm sure. Ah!
We're going to have to go with Lin Kuei. We're out of time.
Yeah.
But you are correct. It is the Lin Kuei.
Oh, shit.
It actually is the Lin Kuei, so you did get it. Good shit, dude.
So what's Scorpions then?
I can't remember. Shirai Ryu. That's it. Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
knew that, but I did. Fibu did say it in chat. Good shit. Well done. All right, we're neck and neck. 300 points apiece. Molina, please pick a category.
I'm gonna do fighting game characters for 300.
Fighting game characters for 300. My friend, which character says this quote? Want a ride? Just think what we could get up to. You have 15 seconds.
Oh. Shit, don't know. I'm just gonna throw one out there. Someone with a bike. Soul Bot guy.
Ooh, no, that is incorrect, unfortunately. Ash, 15 seconds.
I'm taking a stab just because it's something he would say. I'm gonna go with Benny Maru.
Oof. Benny Maru. That's not a bad answer. That's not a bad answer. It is incorrect, though. It's Happy Chaos. After a week of watching your strive. So he hops in his car and he asks if you want to take a ride. Oh,
it sounds
shit.
like an O2 quote.
It does
like
a little bit, yeah, actually.
Oh, dude.
I fucking, I closed my
Like, I can just
coin
see
flip,
him, like,
and you guys are at
doing his
300
thing.
feet. Who picked the last category? That was...
I did.
Okay,
So
all right. Ash can pick the next one. We'll do that.
Oh, jeez. All right, we're going to go easy. Fighting game characters for 100.
Fighting game characters for 100. We're getting all the easy ones out of here. Ash, name this character. You have 15
What is
seconds.
that thing? What? Pidgeotto? No. Oh my god. Oh, Cell. Perfect Cell.
Cell. That is incorrect, unfortunately. Molina, you have 15 seconds to snipe.
Oh shit, he does look like him though. I don't know, but he's like this.
He is. He is.
Oh,
that is correct.
I know who it is.
But
they get 50 points for just...
No, I'm sure. Yeah, actually, if you act out the character, no. It is 11 from Street Fighter 5.
All right.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one, but
yeah.
Cell is close.
Nobody knows 11 exists.
I
bro.
will say, chat is fucking mad at you, Ash. Chat is very angry at you.
He looks like Cell. The tail, the hand looks like a tail, dude. Tell me I'm wrong.
I respect that.
What
I
the
respect
hell?
it. Molina, please pick a category, my friend.
Guest appearances for 300.
Guest appearances for 300. We're saving all the big boys to last. Which large anime fighting game franchise has not had a guest appearance in any mainline title? You have 15 seconds.
Guilty Gear.
Is that your final answer? Do you want to take a couple more seconds to think about it, or?
Guilty Gear.
That is correct. It is, in fact, the Guilty Gear franchise. They're holding out on us. They're going to drop Neko Arc next patch. Don't worry. Copium. Please, pick your next category, my friend.
I'm going to do Law Master for 300.
Law Master for 300. What are the names of Dizzy from Guilty Gear's Wings?
Oh, I don't know my Guilty Gear law at all. But
if anyone says they do, they're lying.
It's so hard to understand as well. I'm just gonna pass, man.
Just gonna pass on that one, no clue. That is it is a tough one. I will give Ash 15 seconds to see if he does in fact know.
I don't know any lore. So my answer is gonna be Caroline and Fred.
Oh, that's a fucking amazing guesses, by the way. But no, it is in fact Necro and Undyne.
Oh, I actually did know that. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! It do be like
know
that. It do be like that.
Oh.
Gotta roll with the punches, baby. But you do get to pick the next category.
All right, retro for 100. I can't get any of these.
For 100. Ash, which sagas did Dragon Ball Z Super Botaden story mode cover?
I know nothing about old Dragon Ball games.
Oh no, he's a fake.
I'm gonna go the Boo Saga.
The Boo Saga. That is, in fact, incorrect.
Fuck.
Do you know which sagas Super Botaden story mode covers?
That's if I have that correctly, that's the first one on Super NES. So since the first one, I'm just gonna say the Frieza Saga.
That is, in fact, incorrect. It's Piccolo Jr. all the way through to Cell games. So it does cover quite a bit.
Because Super Butoden 3 does the Boo Saga almost.
I have no fucking idea what this fucking game is. I know Tenkaichi. I know Tenkaichi and Fighter Z. That's it. Tenkaichi fucked on PS2, by the way. That game was fucking sick. But that means that FishelFGC, pick a next category, friend.
Unlockable for 200.
Unlockable characters for 200. Ash, besides completing the story mode, what other method can be used to unlock Shadow Mewtwo in the Wii U version of Pokken Tournament DX?
Oh, I'm going to assume it's an amiibo.
You're going to assume it's an amiibo.
I don't know, but I'm going to say amiibo. Scan that shit.
Oof. I need to look up the answer. Hold on.
I
actually have them on hand this time. Last time I didn't have them and I had to get Dan to feed me the information. But it is, in fact... Where the fuck is it? You are correct. It is, in fact, an amiibo. Yes, well played.
It's a card. Okay, yes. I would have said this. I assumed it to be a statue.
No,
I'm glad
I will give it to you for amiibo. Amiibo is fucking close enough.
Unlockable for 300.
Unlockable for 300. We're getting risky.
I'm scared.
Look at all these fucking heavy ones. I warned them. I warned them.
I bet you the 500's are easiest, bro.
Yeah,
I bet you this is all mind games.
I was gonna say, I'm in your head. How many characters can the player unlock in DBFC with no purchases?
3. I do know that one.
That is. Hold on. Let me look.
It should be 3.
It should be. Copium.
Definitely should be.
Where the fuck? I said I had.
I can name them if you like.
Yeah, go ahead.
Blue Vegeta, Blue Goku, and Android 21, not Labco.
That is correct. There isn't 3. Yes. Android 21, Goku Blue, and Vegeta Blue. Yes, that is correct. Ash will take the lead from that. This is your last category, I believe. That's 2 in a row now. So pick a category.
I'm going to stick with unlockable. I'm going to go for 500.
Oh, here we go.
This is
that's the way.
Let's go. Unlockable for 500. Which character in Mortal Kombat has the most bullshit, stupid method to unlock a secret boss fight? You have 15 seconds.
I'm trying to remember. I know the story, I think, a little bit. I think it's either Rain or Smoke. I'm going to go with Smoke. I think it's Smoke. Wait, is it MK? Wait, it doesn't specify which MK game. But I think it's Smoke.
He's going to lock in Smoke. Smoke is incorrect. It is Mortal Kombat 1. Sorry, I should have clarified that. But
so it'd be, yeah.
Molina, 15 seconds.
It's Reptile.
Is it?
Yeah.
He says with such confidence. He says with such confidence.
I know exactly how to do it.
All right,
You have
go on.
You have
Tell
to
me.
double
Tell me how to do it.
flawless with just kicks on the pit stage and throw the guy and do a fatality.
It is in fact Reptile. To fight Reptile, the player must get a double flawless in single player on the pit stage, finish the match with a fatality, all without blocking as well. There must also be a silhouette flying past the moon, which will only occur every 50 matches. So you have a 1 in 50 chance of fucking doing it, and if you fuck it up, that's rough as guts, man. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. Mona, pick a category, my friend.
Since we're doing 500s, I'll go with retro 500.
Retro for 500. Where are we? Here we go. We're in the big leagues now, chat.
I'm weak.
Name the game. The sequel planned for this game was originally meant to be a continuation of the story from the first one, but ended up being a continuity reboot or retelling of it instead with slight changes, making this game no longer canon and making the official start of the storyline the second game. Molina, which game am I talking about?
What? It's really meant to be a continuation. Kind of just because it took over, I want to say Street Fighter 2, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
It says Street Fighter 2. That is incorrect. Ash, you have 15 seconds.
No,
what do you
because
reckon?
Street Fighter 1's still canon.
Yeah.
Oh god. I'm gonna go Mortal Kombat 2, actually.
You're gonna go
that's
with
the
Mortal
shit.
Kombat?
That's the shit they pull all the time. Yeah.
That is incorrect. It was Darkstalkers.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah.
That does make sense.
It does make sense.
It's fucking Soul Cal 6. Goat, what the fuck? You literally know the answers to this. Oh my god. But that was a fucked up one. Yeah, Dan was very adamant that was going to be a tough one, but
it was complicated to understand.
It is, yes, that's what I mean. Like some of these, I mean, I'm not going to lie, there may be 1 or 2 more of those. They're a little bit fucked up. Let's go with Ash. We'll pick a category.
Fuck Law forever. Let's go guest appearances for 200.
Guest appearances for 200. Which popular singer appears in Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2?
What? I've never even heard of this game.
You have 15
Popular
seconds.
singer. Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey. I mean, it's a solid guess. It really is a solid guess.
Probably
all I
not
want for
game.
Christmas is box.
That's going to be stuck in my head forever. But no, it is not Mariah Carey. Molina, do you have any idea?
I want to say... what's his name again? Fuck, I brain farted, so I'm just going to change my answer to Snoop Dogg.
Another great answer, to be fair. But unfortunately, it was Michael Jackson.
Holy fuck!
Michael Jackson.
It's kind of an obvious one, actually.
It's pretty good.
It's an
I like
obvious
that.
guess.
I like that. I need to play that game. Get it on Flycade. Mikey Jackson.
Oh, man.
Ash, where do you want to go?
Let's go the 100 Law.
100
I have
law.
no law.
Get it off
but
the board.
Try to get an easy one.
In a BlazBlue cross tag battle, where does System XX send the fighters to battle? This is in the story mode.
What?
You have
Who's
15
played the
seconds.
cross tag story mode?
Hey, it's kind of fire. Dude.
Brazil.
You can see the little plane going from one country
I'm
to
gonna
the
go
other.
with. I'm gonna go with whatever the BlazBlue world is. The BlazBlue world.
I don't know what the fuck the BlazBlue world is, so no, I'm not gonna give that to you. Fuck you. Molina, what do you reckon?
I don't know. I actually never booted BlazBlue, so maybe hell.
Hell to fucking hell, where they deserve to go. But no, it is the Phantom Field / Zone is where they get sent, and everything goes to shit. Ash, where do you want to go, friend?
All right, fighting game characters 400.
Woo, 400 fighting game characters.
Playing it safe.
What is Noob Saibot's real name? You have 15 seconds.
Wait, I don't know if this is a bait.
No, it's not.
Because Noob Saibot is
not
Tobias
Ed
Boone.
No, it's not.
What's his real name?
His lore character name.
This is lore. This isn't.
It's
Whatever.
a character.
Jeff.
Kazuya Mishima. Molina, what do you reckon, mate?
He's Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. I mean, it's kind of close. It was Bihan. You got the B. I mean, he's on the right page.
2 out of 5 ain't bad.
That's not too bad. It's not too bad.
I thought Bihan was
I keep going.
Sub-Zero.
I mean, he was the first Sub-Zero, and then he turned into Noob Saibot.
Right.
That's.
And then there was like because like Sub-Zero was like a past. He's kind of like Batman, right? He's just like different iterations and shit. I don't know.
How is that not in the lore category?
Yeah, I know, right? But fuck you. First of all, pick a category.
All right, we'll go unlockable for 400.
Unlockable for 400. Which 4 characters were unlockable in Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64? You have 15 seconds.
Luigi, Ness. Fuck. Who are the other 2? Luigi, Ness. I want to say there's another Mario character, like Metal Mario or some shit. I think maybe. Oh god. I only remember those 2. I only remember Luigi
those
and
2.
Ness. Yeah.
I won't give it to you just because the specific wording is 4 characters, but Molina, do you have any idea?
I'll start with the other 2. It's Jigglypuff and Captain Falcon.
Okay.
And Ness and Luigi.
And Ness and Luigi. That is correct. Jigglypuff, Luigi, Captain Falcon, and Ness are in fact 4 unlockable characters. Smash for Nintendo 64. Very pog. Molina is slowly creating a larger lead.
He's got the knowledge.
He's got the knowledge. He's got the boomer knowledge.
Compete.
That's it. Molina, since you got that right, please pick a category.
I'll do Law Master for 500.
Law Master for 500. My friend, in SNK Heroines is treated as a canon entry in the King of Fighters series, with events supposedly taking place after King of Fighters 14. How is this game made canon?
It's basically when Terry decides to get a gender change surgery and gets boobs.
I kind of want to give you the points for that answer, to be honest. You were so confident. You were so confident too. No, you made me think it was true by how confident you were. But no,
I don't know.
But no, that is not the correct answer, unfortunately. Fischl, do you have any idea? I'll give you 15 seconds to know.
Oh god. What happens at the end of 14? I can't even remember. I don't know. Orochi does it. that's the standard KOF.
That's
answer,
standard KOF. No, it was all through a dream sequence. It was all a dream. Everything was a dream.
Remember that. I did play SNK Heroines, by the way, briefly. It's a fun game.
Yeah, it's.
I did not remember that.
Seems pretty tight. Ash, please pick a category, man.
Guest appearances 400.
Guest appearances for 400, my friend. Name one guest character from Mortal Kombat 9.
Oh, from 9. Shit. Who was in 9? I remember a bunch from 10. Who was in 9? Was Jason? I think Jason was in 9, right?
I'm gonna need a final answer.
I'm gonna go Jason.
That is incorrect. Master Molina, do you happen to know the answer?
Yep, Kratos.
He's gonna pick it. It is in fact Kratos or Freddy would have been.
It was Freddy. Oh,
you picked the wrong fucking horror villain.
Freddy's in 10 and Jason was in 9. It's the other way around.
Yeah, so close, so close. But
Dan is the one with all the scary movie characters.
Yes, yeah. X had some of the best guest fucking fighting characters I've ever seen. That shit was fire. We will go to since you got that right, Mr. Molina, where would you like to go?
Retro 400.
Retro for 400. Which 1994 console fighter received a sequel 20 plus years later in an attempt to redeem the stigma of its shittiness? This one's a pretty tough one, but I'll give you 15 seconds.
Sounds like Shaq Fu.
Does it?
I mean, because I'm tempted at saying KI, but KI is so awesome that I wouldn't say it's redeeming for anything. So
I need a
I'll
final
go
answer.
Shaq Fu.
You're going to go with Shaq Fu? It is, in fact, Shaq Fu. The sequel is trash too.
Yeah.
It's not even a fighting game. But
Yeah. That got me, like, confused for a second. Like,
yeah,
it's not a fighting game either.
It's a tricky worded question. Hold on. Oh no, that was
terrible
what I was
beat 'em
thinking
up.
about. Yes. It turned out to be a soulless hash of its former self. I think that's 2 right from Melina, so I think you get one more category pick if you get this right. Go right ahead.
Fighting game characters.
Fighting game characters for 500 at the tail end of the tournament. Which character who appeared in Street Fighter EX received a gender-swapped playable iteration in the hit game SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy arcade game? I'll give you 15 seconds.
Street Fighter EX.
Damn, chat knows this one.
Shit, I don't know.
You got 2 seconds. I'm gonna need a final answer.
Dan.
I am afraid that is incorrect. I'll play that, but as incorrect. Ash, I will give you 15 seconds if you'd like to snipe.
The only character that I can think of, because it would be really funny, is SrMolinaH.
Really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Well, Ash, do I have some funny news for you? Because it is, in fact,
Let's
actually
go.
SrMolinaH.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We were talking about this the other day with the boys and locals. Shit.
Yeah, SrMolinaH is fucking fire. But yes, that is, what a fucking question. Goat was just like, put this in, it'll be funny. Ash, pick a category, my friend. Can you win from
Guest
here?
appearances,
Possibly.
I guess.
Guest appearances.
I think it's GG, but
Guest
we'll do our best.
appearances for 500. In what game was Akuma's first guest appearance? I'll give you 15 seconds.
The definition of guest appearance here is a little tricky.
That's exactly what I said, but go for it. Pick a thing.
Because Marvel vs. Capcom wouldn't be considered a guest appearance, right? I guess a guest appearance it'd be Tekken, right?
That is
as an actual guest character.
Incorrect. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Molino, do you have an answer?
Marvel vs. Street Fighter?
I mean, technically, he's a mainstay in Street Fighter. That wouldn't be a guest appearance, no. But a good guess. Cool. I mean, a good guess. But his first actual guest appearance in a video game outside of that franchise was in Cyberbots as a mech.
Oh, really?
Yes, and he was also first playable in, is that SNK versus Capcom Chaos, I believe.
Yeah.
But that was a doozy one as well. That was because that was the exact same question as well. I was like, this is such an open-ended question, Rowdy.
Yeah, because like,
and I will name drop Rowdy for this one. Fuck this guy, but
what are we considering guest a character?
Well, that's exactly what I asked as well. It's just like,
because Marvel vs. Capcom.
Just say the actual, put it as 500 and say it's Cyberbots. But yes, hey, he's in the chat. Fuck you.
It makes sense. It's logical. It makes sense because anything with Capcom in the title or Street Fighter in the title, wouldn't count. Like SVC wouldn't count, MVC wouldn't count, CVS wouldn't count. Anyway,
yeah. Fuck Rowdy Howdy is the moral of the story. Anyway, pick a category, Ash. Where are we going? Where are we going, friend?
My favorite category, fighting game lore for
fighting
400.
Game lore, an expert, you would say. I love you, Rowdy. Thank you for your contributions.
I hate story modes with a passion. I want everyone to know
In
that.
Guilty Gear lore, what is the name given to the event that causes all the electronics to malfunction? You have 15 seconds.
It'd be some kind of nuclear shit, right? Because it's like loosely real. So I'm just gonna go with like Mega EMP.
Mega EMP. That's kind of fucking. That's fucking fire. But no, that is incorrect. Molina, do you have any idea?
I was gonna say electromagnetic pulse, but seems that's not correct.
No.
What's the opposite of guilty?
Innocent explosion. But no, it was called the Dawn of Revival, the discovery of magic and everything that makes Guilty Gear as cool as it fucking is. It's fucking sick. But as you can see, ladies, gentlemen, non-binary pals, we have a winner for the evening. Master Molina on 2,300 points. Ash, close behind with 1,000 points. I think this might be one of the closest ones we've had. Probably one of the ones where we've had the most amount of questions that haven't been answered from either side as well. So, yeah, shout outs to our game masters for the evening, who were in fact Dan Dandy, Rowdy Howdy, and Goat FGC. They provided most of the questions, as I've been pretty busy as of late, and I'm terrible at trivia, even though I love hosting games as well. So big shout outs to our special guests for tonight as well, FishelFGC, and is it Senior Molina or Sir Molina, or what do you prefer?
Senor? That's the
abbreviation
thing. Well, like because it's abbreviated Senor in Spanish.
Gotcha.
But it's for easiness, it's just Sir Molina.
Sir Molina. I like that. Very good. Thank you so much, both of you, for coming on board. Do you have any final shout-outs where we can find you guys if we'd like to absorb your content? I've already popped Ashes in there, but feel free to shield yourself, my friends. Go nuts.
I'll start. Thursday nights on the Twitch channel on your screen, well, FishelFGC, same as my Twitter tag. We are doing World Tour stuff. The person who makes the most points is going to get flown around the world to play fighting games, and that's very cool.
That's fucking sick.
For a random online event. Well, actually, the reality is CWC is the big thing. I'll be there doing Dragon Ball, so that's in November. That's the winner of that. Well, actually, we're getting Japanese players entering, so it probably won't matter.
In CWC?
Yeah. Fenrich
really?
has joined.
Oh my god.
A couple others. Yeah, we've got internationals coming down because it's free points for them. So Tenkaichi Online is probably going to be the main way to get points. So good luck, because ain't nobody getting them from CWC anymore.
Yeah.
So Christ. Thursday nights, and my voice is in a lot of events, so you'll hear me probably.
Yes, absolutely.
If you haven't already.
We will have Ash back for with myself on Guilty Gear Strive and Street Fighter 5 in the future as well. So not the last you'll see of this incredibly handsome man. But Senor Molina, where do we find you, my friend?
All of our stuff is called Stick Addiction. We have a Twitch channel, we have a YouTube channel where we put all of our tournaments. We have this next one coming on Saturday, so we're gonna be streaming that up. Street Fighter 4, Tekken 7, Guilty Gear Strive for everybody to watch. We upload our tournaments as well to our YouTube channel every Thursday at Token for locals, for casuals, if you are in Canberra. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Fucking awesome. That is amazing. Thank you so much for coming on board. Make sure to follow these lovely fellas, their Twitter tags. You can see them down here. We're going to go to a quick 2-minute break. I promise it's the last one of the show. I'll bring Goat back. We'll say come a couple times and we will finish the show for this evening. I don't think I have any more videos, so I'll probably just take you guys to a music break for a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll finish up the show. We'll go raid someone. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Thanks again to our guests. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks very much.
Oh, I'm not here. Where the fuck am
Dude,
I?
it's just me.
Help.
How you doing, everybody?
Help.
Just
I'm
oh, dude, he's here now. He fucking did the TARDIS entrance. We could have done the little.
What'd you call me?
Bro. It's the theme music again. I've gotten into that. I've been showing my son there. It's fucking great. No, thank you very much to everybody who's come to hang out with us tonight for Bracket Reset number 4. It's season 2 has been a fucking banger and a half. We want to thank everybody. As I said at the start before we had the guests on, I'll emphasize it again. Thank you very much to everybody who supported Hold Forward this season, the last season, anything we do of the sort. Thank you very much to SrMolinaH Fishel for coming on and having a chat with us. But I would also like to go a little bit further back, and I would like to thank Rowdy Howdy. I would like to thank... Oh, fuck, who else do we have on there? We had Biggie Wig. It was Rowdy Howdy and Biggie Wig. Thank you very much to those two boys for coming to hang out. Ursa Flair and JulianFGC for coming to hang out. Brown Man and Trash Tier Human on the first episode we had. Bracket Reset, I haven't seen anyone else do what we're doing. And I think that we've started something truly fucking beautiful here. I really like I love the potential.
Absolutely. It's definitely something that we want to sort of carry on into season 3, so to speak. It's still in the... I mean, Bracket Reset as a whole is still in its infantile stage. Like, we love the idea of just having a chinwag. You know, we've sort of combined the idea of networking and reaching out to communities and you know, that sort of platforming aspect that we want to get people out there and, you know, communities to mingle and things like that as well. It sort of comes into play with, I forgot what I was saying mid-sentence. Fuck. But, yeah, it's great. We want to keep that sort of thing. Oh, Goat's love for he wanted to do a podcast sort of thing as well. So this is sort of
exactly
like
this is
a happy medium sort of thing. I get
literally
to do production and create fun shit, and we get a podcast with some fucking cool cunts that want to come on and shoot the
literally, shit. It's quite literally everything I wanted. Like, Hold Forward has just become a vehicle to basically live out dreams. And I know that sounds really fucking cornball ass. But like, I love putting on a show. I love, you know, fostering communities. I love the idea of being able to have a podcast and have interesting people on to have a chat, learn some new things along the way, have a laugh at people's inability to know basic knowledge about video games. It's fucking great. Myself included, I exposed myself by not reading the fucking question answers, and I'm in chat like, it's this! It's this!
Yes, you...
What do you mean it's not this? Oh wait, I didn't read the question.
That's it.
But it's great, and we're gonna keep doing that into season 3 and then some.
Yes.
It's not stopping now.
Yes, we will definitely keep up the fire. I am very excited for everything to come. Thank you all so much for joining us for our last Bracket Reset of the year. Have no fear, the passion and fire and energy will continue on for these next couple of weeks until we have our inevitable break. So please make sure to keep showing us love. Just tell your friends, tell your family about the funny bald guys that say come on the internet and run fighting game tournaments. It's becoming quite a thing, and I'm happy that everyone's enjoying it as well. So much love. Thank you very much. Yeah.
That's pretty much it, man. If the end of the day, if you guys aren't having a good time and you aren't enjoying what we're doing, what are we doing it for?
That's it.
But seeing the love, seeing the people get involved in the chat, just all the hype moments we've had, all the fucking nail biters we've had, it's not going to stop. It's, as I said at the start, if we haven't won you over yet, then we're gonna go out of our way to do it next season with the fucking godlike plans that we've got in store. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I'll tell you what, I'm tooting, baby.
Well,
what's on this fucking list that I'm looking at right now? I'm tooting.
That's it. But yes, that will finish us up for this evening. My name is Slicer. You can find me down below on Twitter and Twitch at SlicerOCE. I stream pretty much every night doing fighter games and variety and Yakuza and shit like that as well. So if you'd like to check me out and hear me scream and be very angry at video games, because I am a very patient player. And I'm a tournament winner, by the way. You can check me out there.
One-time tournament winner,
Slicer. You can find me there. Where can we find you, Go, when you eventually stream?
When you're not basking in the ever-lovely the one-time tournament winner, a.k.a. Yolfing enthusiast, SlicerOCE over here, you can catch me over on Twitter at GoatFGC. The irony that I keep saying GoatFGC at Twitch.tv, but I just keep forgetting to stream. Yeah, that's the same. My GoToFGC is my Twitch handle. I will be getting back to it during the hold forward break. I've promised that I'm gonna do it, so I will be jumping on a little bit. Most of the time, it's just me playing Fall Guys and shit because that game is like crack. I love it to bits. But we'll definitely play some Street Fighter. I'm getting back into that in a more of a serious sense. Strive, DNF, anything of the sort. I fucking love that shit. So if you want to watch a bald guy drop combos and get irrationally angry about it, you can go catch Slicer. But when you want to come watch someone good, come watch me.
You, asshole. All right, we're done here. All right, pack it up. We're going to go raid Halowood. They're in Exerd Grand Finals right now for their net play tourney.
Funny!
We are done here. Make sure to go show some love to the Exerd family. They're getting rolled back soon, so we'll definitely we might do something in the future. We'll see how we go. I'm very excited for Exerd rollback. Dare I say a little saucy. Thank you so much everyone for hanging out tonight. We will see you guys on Friday for some DNF Duel. I believe we've got coming up, which is very exciting.
We do indeed.
We shall see you guys then. Join the Discord if you're not in the Discord. Follow us on Twitter. Any final words, Go?
I've only got one thing to say, and that is this, that we have been Hold Forward. You have been beautiful. Good night, you absolutely lovely sons of bitches. Sign us out.
Goodbye. See you later.
Mustard!